Welcome, everybody. It's Ted Padromo, and this is Social Selling TV. And today's guest is Brynne Tillman, another LinkedIn expert who I met, a couple of years ago now. Somewhere online, we came across each other and did some work together, and we've been good friends ever since. So welcome, Brynne.
Thanks, Ted. I'm thrilled to be here. Yeah, it has been probably a little over 2 years now. It's great.
Yeah. So, we could talk about LinkedIn for days.
Yes, we can. And we have.
Endless content, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So what's one thing people can do with the new LinkedIn that you're seeing that gives them the biggest bang for their buck?
Oh, there's a lot of things, but what I see on the new LinkedIn that we didn't have on the old LinkedIn, so a major improvement, is you can put a link in a connection request.
Oh, yeah.
So I love that. I mean, you used to be able to do that on the phone, on the mobile app, but now that you can do it on desktop, it's such a huge opportunity to share a great piece of content, or with the right person, even a link to your calendar to set up a time to talk.
Yeah. Actually, one of my clients is going to record a video for specific people that he really wants to connect with and send a personalized video.
Oh, that's great. So you just a link to that video.
Right.
I love that. That's great.
Yeah. He's using a tool. He's just trying it out. It's called Bomb. Have you seen that?
I've seen one Mob, which is amazing, but I haven't heard of Bomb.
I think it's similar. You record videos and then they can email it, and it tracks when they open it and how much they watch.
Yeah, same. Yeah. I think video is the next major thing to hit social selling.
Yeah.
It's obviously been around forever. YouTube is the second most searched site in the world after Google. So video obviously is really vital, and you and I both use a lot of video in our businesses. But the idea to really use this as a personalized tool to connect with someone wherever they are in the world in 30 seconds is game-changing for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So video is a big deal, and I see just growing stronger and stronger.
So what else are you seeing with the new LinkedIn? I can tell you my story.
How about what tit for tat? I say one, you say one.
Yeah, okay.
So your turn.
Okay, my turn is, I like the new intelligent messaging that's coming. Have you seen that?
I have. That is very cool.
So if I'm looking at your profile and I pull up the message, it actually won't take me away from the screen, and that it gives similar people to you and people in your network that I should connect with. And
yeah, and it will also highlight some areas that you might want to mention to build rapport.
Yep.
So yeah, it's very cool. I love that.
Gives you like a one-liner to start a conversation with, and for those people that are a little tongue-tied on LinkedIn.
Yes, and that's a lot of people. A lot of people are like, this is really cool, but what do I say?
Right.
So yeah, so I love that.
Isn't that funny? They can meet someone in person, they know what to say, but online it's like this different mindset.
Yeah, and I actually talk a lot about that. And I think, remember, these are folks that are folks. They're people. There's a person on the other side. So really treat them as if you were in a networking room with them. I mean, this is networking. At the end of the day, it's not that much different than a business card exchange. So one of the things when you connect with someone on LinkedIn and you never welcome them or have any kind of personal message, it's like walking up to someone at a networking meeting saying, "Hi, I'm Brynne," handing them my business card and walking away. It's crazy, right? Like, we would never do that in person. Why are we doing that online?
Right.
So
I tell people, just pretend we're sitting at Starbucks having a cup of coffee and a conversation.
Yeah. So start that conversation. Or even if you're not sitting across from them, maybe they're at the table next to you, and you start to engage a little bit and eventually invite them to your table.
Right. You listen in on their conversation a little.
Yeah, right. Like, well, yeah, right. Exactly. Is there a moment I can jump in there naturally?
Right. Yeah.
We all do it. The salespeople in us will do that.
Right.
My second thing that I love about the new LinkedIn is under the jobs tab. If you scroll down, you can see a list of every single company that is part of your first degree network.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's amazing. So if you're someone that's prospecting but you don't know where to begin, and you have the logos and you go right to the company page and you can see how many connections you have there, it's very powerful. It's a great way to start building a list of companies that you want to go after because you're already connected in some way.
Does that show up in Sales Navigator too?
You can do a search in Sales Navigator, but this is easier.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, so it's just you go to jobs, scroll down. You know, I'm wondering in Sales Navigator if you just search without any search criteria and you click on companies and first degree, if you get that.
That's what I was thinking. That was
Can I try that while we're on this social selling TV?
Sure.
Because that may happen. So although we can't see what's going on, I'm doing exactly what I said. I'm clicking on companies in the tab. And if I click on first degree, now this isn't Sales Navigator, this is the free LinkedIn.
Right.
It does not have the first degree on the right-hand side. Just the companies I'm following, which is different. So nope, it does not have that in the free. And in Sales Navigator, if we went into, it doesn't really, nope, this is the only place that presents it in this way.
Wow.
Now what we can do actually in Sales Navigator, I think, as I play with this, we can go into the company filter, click all size companies, and then first degree relationship.
Yeah.
And that'll do it in Sales Navigator. That will give you all the people in your network, but it's people. It's not actually the list of companies. So I think that for this particular purpose, the jobs tab on the free LinkedIn, you scroll down to the bottom where it says companies in your network, and it's an amazing tool.
Nice.
Yeah.
So one of the big questions I have been getting, do I still need my premium account?
So there are three things premium still does for you. Number one, it allows you to see who's used your profile more than the last 5 people.
Right.
Number two, it allows you to, or has you not hit that commercial limit when you're searching for people. Mm-hmm. So if you're really using it for prospecting and you look up too many people, it will hit commercial limit.
Yeah.
And the third thing is, and a lot of people don't know this, when you're premium, you can actually check a box that says that you are open to receiving any messages from anybody.
Right.
And so you can still do that with premium. So
the
it's
open
like
network they used to call it.
I don't know. It's that you're open to communication, so they don't have to pay for an in-mail.
Yeah, I think they used to call it open network. So you could message second level connections even if you're both premium members.
You're both right. So those are the only that I recognize that are available in normal premium. Now, Sales Navigator premium, which I think is where LinkedIn is pushing everybody there, or Recruiter, or Job Seeker, maybe, are really the only 3 that I think make sense.
Yeah.
So I believe, and I have no insider information in this, but I believe the other premium accounts will eventually be sunsetted. They're going to go away. I don't see the purpose of them.
Yeah, because I have a free account that I use, my brother-in-law's, and in the search fields on the right column, he has they're not even the best ones. But I have a premium account that got renewed in February, and I get the same options, and it says at the bottom of his, if you want 9 more search fields, upgrade to premium. But I don't get those extra 9 search fields.
Yeah, so they haven't updated that sales landing page.
Right.
Because they don't get those anymore.
Right. But he gets them with the free account, and I get him with the premium. It doesn't make any sense.
Right. The premium does not give you any additional filters.
Right.
Currently.
They tease me with that little button that I can click on it.
Yeah, you should take a look at Sales Navigator for $79 a month.
I have it. Yeah.
Oh, you have both?
Yeah.
You're paying for both.
Well, my other one was grandfathered from years ago. It was like $220 and it auto-renewed in February.
For $220.
I didn't have the new interface yet, so I had to keep it because I couldn't do any searches.
Oh my gosh.
So I hung on to it. I'll keep. I can get rid of it now.
Yeah.
It's useless.
Yeah. It's useless. I agree.
So tell me about your new book.
I'm so excited.
There it is. What's the name of
It
it?
is the LinkedIn Sales Playbook, a tactical guide to social selling. And there is zero fluff. There's no long stories or case studies. It is all tactically what to do and what to say and how to do it, and put together your daily activity list and your weekly and monthly so that you are really productive and that you're not randomly using LinkedIn in a way that you can't measure the results. It's just, So it also comes with 11 webinars, a total of an hour and 45 minutes.
Wow.
So it's like a mini e-learning course. No quizzes or reporting to your managers, but I'm very excited. And it hit number 3 in an Amazon bestseller day 1.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was really, really happy. And it's like doing really, really well. I'm so excited.
So we can go to Amazon and get our copy.
Yeah, you could go to linkedinbook.info. linkedinbook.info.
Okay.
Get your copy there. And if you guys love it, give me a review.
No, that sounds great, because people always say, what do I do on LinkedIn? What do I do? I don't know how to use LinkedIn. It's like step by step from your book.
It's literally a step by step. Like everything is click here, hover here, do this, say this. And of
Couldn't
course,
get any easier.
And it's got all of the exactly the tools to use, like my trick tools, like Hootlit and Feedly and Auto Text Expander and Calendly and all the things that I use and how I use them, so that you can too. You use all that stuff. You're really savvy with all that.
Right. We're professionals, though.
That's true. A lot of professionals don't do this either. So.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
There's so much opportunity on LinkedIn and people just don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited about it.
So where do you see LinkedIn in 6 months to a year, like the end of this year?
So I'm not sure that we're going to see much in the integration into Microsoft by the end of this year. I think lynda.com is going to grow, LinkedIn Learning, excuse me.
Yep.
I think they have a real focus in growing that. And I think you're going to start to see recommended courses based on your profile very soon.
Well, I'm seeing it in mine now.
So they're beta testing my idea.
In the sidebar, there's 3 courses. When you're looking at someone else's profile, it even says, here's some courses you may want to see.
I'm not getting that yet. I didn't know that was going to come.
Yeah.
I think Point Drive is probably going to roll out shortly, which is an unbelievable feature that will come with Sales Navigator. It's not additional. Are you familiar with Point Drive?
No.
All right, so they bought it. I think it was a Chicago company that they bought probably 8 or 9 months ago. And it's like you talked about tracking video. You can send out a proposal and video and content and insights, like a landing page. So you can drag and drop and you have a landing page for a particular client with everything that you want to share with them, and it's beautiful, and you can put comments next to it. And then you share that with them, and they can only see it when they're logged into LinkedIn. But if they forward it to someone who can only see it, they can forward the link, and then it'll open up inside of LinkedIn. Mm-hmm. You get to see the profiles of whom it's been forwarded to. You can see, it's very, very cool. So all that tracking, and it's going to all live inside of like a Sales Navigator type page. I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am about that.
That sounds great.
It's one of the most amazing tools, and it'll allow you to create landing pages for a particular client. So in 3 minutes, you can drag and drop your content and stuff. It's incredible. I'm very excited. So I definitely see that coming.
Yeah.
I hope we get that soon. Sales Navigator is including the right to CRM, or I think they're calling it copy to CRM, or I forget what it is. But if you're on a profile in LinkedIn, you can click a button and that contact will get added to, there's a whole bunch, HubSpot, Salesforce, Microsoft Dynamics, Sugar CRM, a bunch of them. There's probably a few more.
Yeah.
And so it immediately adds that to your CRM. I think that's a big deal. So they're investing
with the higher level of the team version of Sales Navigator.
Yeah. So you have to be in like a Team Links Enterprise version to have that, I believe.
Yeah, because Salesforce is in there now and Microsoft Dynamics, but you have to have the team version. You can't just have like our version, individual
as
version.
it rolls out, I don't know. I think it'll probably remain that way. I don't know about Point Drive if that'll only be available in the team version as well. I think I keep thinking, do you remember in the old days when healthcare was normal and you could go to like a chamber of commerce as an entrepreneur and be part of a group to get that health benefit?
Right.
I'm hoping they do that with Sales Navigator. Like they'll have a group of people that get together, like 10 or 15 of us that are independent, but say we want enterprise. Actually, you only need 5 licenses for an enterprise, and then we have the access to that. So, I want to be that chamber of commerce.
Well, yeah. I guess we can get together a team of people and say we're a company, quote unquote.
Yeah, so we just have to do that legitimately, I guess. So
yeah.
But yeah, so that's I think mostly what I see coming down the pike, and then I think probably 18 months to 2 years from now, we'll start to see more integration into Outlook and to even OneNote or any of the Microsoft products. So let's say you go to Microsoft Help, for Excel, how do you create a formula? Right. So it'll give you the answer, and then it'll give you 3 people, like ProFinder. Are you familiar with ProFinder?
Yep.
Yeah, I've actually gotten business from ProFinder.
Wow.
2 clients now.
Congratulations.
I know, I'm shocked.
I have 0 response from it.
Yeah, I've gotten 2 clients. Well, I responded a lot. I ended up ProFinder of the Year, which was really kind of cool.
I don't even get notified anymore. I fell off the radar.
Oh no. Well, go back. Maybe you have the wrong filters, so people are finding you for the wrong things.
Yeah.
So I think ProFinder is going, if it succeeds, and I've actually kind of given LinkedIn some feedback on ways to make it succeed even better. One of them is they're very limited in what we say we can do. So I'm like blanketly marketing and sales, and I can't, there's no way to filter deeply into the LinkedIn piece or social selling piece. But if that succeeds, I can see now, if you need help in Microsoft Excel, here are 5 or 3 profiles of ProFinders that can help you one-on-one training.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, who knows? That's sort of, but you asked the vision and where I see it, and so that's a guess. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Now, my thing with ProFinder, I'd get proposals. I want ongoing marketing support. And
then you have to put in a dollar amount. What is the project or the dollar amount per hour?
Right.
So I put in there, I put in a dollar amount. It's a high number for hourly. And I said, but based on whatever the project is, this will come down significantly. Right. But that throws people.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't put $1 per hour or for the whole project. They wanted numbers.
You don't even know what the project is.
Right. Yeah. I have no idea what you want.
Right. So
it could be 2 hours a week. It could be 40 hours a week.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's a huge opportunity for them. I hope they fix that.
Yeah, I would love to see that particular.
And then you can only submit, there's only 5 proposals, and usually they were all already submitted by the time I got the email.
So I have a little workaround. So they don't give you their name, but you have their picture.
Mm-hmm.
So I save the picture to my desktop. I go into Google and I do a reverse image search. I pull up the picture and type in the word LinkedIn, and I get them.
Oh my God.
So I then contact them directly that way.
You are a spy.
I'm a spy. but not a Russian one.
Right. That's amazing. That's great. That's a great tip.
Yeah. I am a hacker when it comes to this. Legal hacker. Legal health hacker.
Well, we have to be. I was talking to someone today. It's like, we're just talking about different systems for our business, QuickBooks, and we've got Infusionsoft, all these tools, and they don't talk to each other.
I agree.
You need to have all this work together, and we're trying to do those Zapier zaps to get them to work together. It's same thing with LinkedIn.
You're good at that, though. That's what you do.
Yeah, but still, you can't get everything to talk to each other. Still, there's always something.
Yeah.
You just have to hire a manual person to type things in sometimes.
I have that too. 30 hours a month.
Right. So how much time do you spend on LinkedIn for your own personal use every day?
So right now, I feel like it's my entire day because so one of the things to announce my book, I put my new position as an author. So that pushed out to my entire network. And I've had over 700 people congratulate me.
Nice.
Well, it's really important. Most of them are congratulations on the new job. They don't even realize it was a book, right? Even though it said new job as author.
Right.
So I am getting back to each of them with a little note that thanks them for the kind wishes. And here's a link to the book. So I could have had a VA do that, but I was not prepared for that many responses. So the last couple of days have been crazy. That being said, normally I have about 45 minutes a day, not counting my blogging. That's for my own stuff. But I am on it all day long because I'm teaching other people.
Right. Yeah, I'm on it 8 or 9 hours a day.
Right.
One thing with my book, I put it as a project too, at a publication.
So I did that on the old LinkedIn. I think it's practically irrelevant right now because nobody gets down. You can't move those projects and publications up.
Right, but it notified people when I put it as a project.
As many people as jobs?
Who knows how many?
So I get a much higher number of responses. Maybe because it's a publication and I don't care as much as a new job, like a new job. But I get the projects I have a lot less engagement. I'll
have to test that because I don't remember seeing notifications saying Ted has a new project or Ted has a new publication.
Right.
It calls everything a job. I don't know. It used to.
Yeah. I just found I'm an author. That's a new job.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else is going on with you? You're working for People Links now? You're working with them?
So I'm working with People Links and we're having a good time. We're a guided social selling platform and I love representing them. They are wonderful to work with. And you know me, I've got a ton of different things happening on the sides. I do one-on-one LinkedIn makeovers for folks. I love doing the podcasts and like social selling TV is so much fun and lots of this stuff. And I help enterprise companies put scalable social selling curriculums together. So I'm doing lots of different stuff and it's a lot of fun. I work for everyone from the entrepreneur all the way to the enterprise team.
That's a nice mix. It actually is nice.
Yeah. And I get to fly around the country. That's fun.
Yeah.
Love to go to new places. And so it's
lots
great.
Of speaking and teaching.
Lots of speaking, lots of training. My May is like book solid. I'll be out in San Francisco. So you'll be here the week before I'm in San Francisco. And you'll be in Philly. So we'll connect one of those two places for sure.
Great.
So it'll be fun.
Well, awesome. Let's see the book again. Let's show it off.
You.
The LinkedIn Sales Playbook, Tactical Guide to Social Selling from Brynne Tillman.
Yeah.
Awesome. And what was the URL again? LinkedIn book?
LinkedInbook.info. LinkedInbook.info.
You can rent that URL out to other people when they release their books after your books.
Yeah. Somebody has the .com, but this works fine.
Okay. So how do people get in touch with you to learn more about?
LinkedIn is best. I'm the only Brynne Tillman so far on LinkedIn. And Twitter is at Brynne Tillman. And
website?
What's that?
You don't have a website anymore?
Well, so socialsaleslink.com.
Okay, social sales.
Yep, that, or you can go to peoplelinks.com. Happy to drive traffic that way as well.
Or search Google for Brynne Tillman.
Yeah, well, there's some images I'd prefer. It is what it is.
Yep. Well, thanks, Brynne. This has been great.
Thanks, Ted. It's been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this.
Talk to you soon. For more free training, visit socialsellingminute.com.